Hi everyone, welcome to Catherine Cooking's channel. Today I make a special steamed rice cake recipe. This recipe of the steamed rice cake is for everyone who loves the natural food, and this cake has three things. It doesn't have any artificial color, it doesn't contain any baking powder, and the last thing is no baking soda either. This is one of my favorite cake to make. Before I eat any kind of cake, the first thing I want to check is, does this cake contain any baking powder or baking soda? That's the only thing I care about. So today I make this recipe for the people who doesn't want any baking powder or baking soda in their cake. This kind of steamed cake has some egg in the recipe. These cakes are so delicious with the white color of the coconut milk. The cake is soft. For the people who don't like to eat eggs, this cake has some egg in it. I make this cake with rice flour. This cake tastes different than the traditional steamed rice fluffy cake, and this cake can be eaten with sweet coconut milk and toasted sesame. The steamed rice cake is easy to take out of the cake pan, so I prefer not to put any cooking oil around the cake pan, because after the cake is done and you remove the cake from the cake pan, there will be a layer of cooking oil around the cake, which makes the cake not delicious anymore. It doesn't feel sticky as the traditional steamed rice cake. Steam the cake with the lid covered the whole time. If you put the cake outside more than 6 hours, please preheat the cake in the microwave before eating again. This cake is very moist, and with the very simple ingredients, the cake come out very delicious in white color and a lot of honeycomb on the inside. This cake has a lot of coconut milk in it. The steamer should be very hot before cooking the cake. I don't use any tapioca starch in this recipe. In addition, I use some egg white. This kind of cake is very popular in the southwestern of Vietnam. I grew up eating tons of this soft chewy cake. It looks very simple, but getting the right texture can be very tricky. This is one of my favorite childhood cake. I use 50 ml of warm water. I add 1 teaspoon of sugar and 7 grams of instant yeast. Stir it lightly, then let it sit for 15 minutes. 350 grams of rice flour. Mix with 450 ml of warm water. Then add the yeast. Mix it well and then cover it and put it in the oven for 1 hour. Now mixing 150 grams of sugar with 200 ml of coconut milk. Stir it a little bit. After 1 hour, add the coconut sugar to the mixture. Give it some stir. Beat 2 egg whites for 12 minutes with 2 teaspoons of sugar. Then transfer the egg white to the bowl of rice flour. Stir it lightly. Cover it for 45 minutes. Then reheat the cake pan for 5 minutes. Cook the cake for 15 minutes. Let them cool down completely before removing them.